Hello, my beanie babies. How you guys doing? Oh God. Okay, I'm back with another video. I know it's been forever, but I must say, I thank you guys for your patience. I thank you guys for your understanding. I'm at 79 subscribers slash beanie babies, and I'm excited. Now that's a small number, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. Anyway, I want to come to you guys just to chat for a second, and to let you know how important it is to have a support system. Now, this is my version of having a support system through all things, through this C19. I know I'm not supposed to say the word, so I'm going to say C19, and everyone knows what I'm referring to. And also, when you have other issues going on, it's very important to have a support system. And one of the reasons I say that is because I have good days, I have bad days, just like the next person. And on my bad days, I thank God for my husband because and he was supposed to be here with me, beside me today, but he decided not to because he is just not ready for the camera, and I respect that to the fullest. But I wanted him to share with you guys as far as what it takes and what days may look like when you have someone in your life that has things that's going on. And I wanted you guys to hear his version of it because when I have those days where I'm having whatever you call a crying spell, he knows how to help me through them. And it takes a strong person to be able to do that, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy. And then with C19 going on, if you're not careful, it will definitely mess with your mind. It will really, really mess with your mental health. I'm telling you. But I'm just so grateful because I'm able to stay home. I'm used to staying home. So, being sheltered in, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me at all because I'm used to being home. But I think one of the things that started bothering me just a little bit is the fact that is you can go out, but you have to protect yourself. And I think that is something that can bother your mental health as well. Just knowing that you can go out, but you have to make sure that you're protected when you go out. Does that make sense? It's just that I don't know if that's going to be the new norm, which I'm okay with it either way because I'm grateful just to be alive. I'm telling you, the way things are happening, I'm grateful that I'm still here, and I thank God that I'm still here. But but once again, I always, when I'm having a bad day with whatever's going on with me that particular day, and the first thing my husband will say, well, come on, and sometimes he'll rock me, and he rocking, and he rocking, and for some reason, it's like just by rocking me, it makes things better. I don't know whether I just need that push to get me going because sometimes I'm just so tired and I'm drained. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to go anywhere, even though you can't go anywhere right now anyway. But a lot of times I just don't want to do anything. And he'll say, "Come on, baby, get dressed. Let's go for a ride, or let's go shopping, or whatever the case may be, to get your mind off a lot of things that's going on." So I just feel that having that support system in every area of your life, not just one area, but every area of your life. And it's not easy having that support system. It's not easy because everyone does not have the patience for whatever a person may be going through. But you have to have patience. I'm telling you, you have to have patience. And that's one of the things that my husband has. And I am so grateful and I am so blessed that he really has patience with me. Because like I said before, a lot of times I can't even tell you why I'm crying. I can't tell you what's wrong. I can't tell you what's hurting, what's bothering me, or whatever the case may be. So instead of him pressuring me, trying to figure out what's wrong or why I'm having a bad day, he just do whatever he can do that he knows that will help me snap out of it, in other words. So that support system, guys, it is so important, especially for the ones that's dealing with any type of dialysis. For those who's on dialysis or those who's about to start the process of being on dialysis, it can be draining. It can be depressing. It can be very scary because you're human. Especially when you don't know what to expect. You don't know which treatments that will be best for you. Your doctor is throwing all kind of options out to you. You don't know. It's like your mind is all over the place because it's just a different. It would be a different life for you, and a lot of times you have to definitely work your schedule around your lifeline, which is dialysis. So having that important system in place where you have people that you can talk to. Like for me, another good support system that I have is my dialysis team. I have my nurse, I have my doctor, I have my nutritionist, I have my social worker, even the front desk person at the receptionist area. I have all these people that's in my corner, that's there, that's supporting me every step of the way. When my husband have errands to run, if I'm here by myself and I'm just feeling some type of way and he's not here, I can call them. If I can't reach anyone, someone always available and they'll call me back. They'll talk to me when I go in for my appointments. If I look like I'm going through something or feeling some type of way, they really take their time with me. They let me get however I'm feeling. They allow me, to share it with them, to get it out, so I can be who I am, because I consider myself a outgoing person. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. I love to talk. I love to encourage people. So a lot of times when I do go inside the office, if I'm not my bubbly self, if I'm not who they are used to, they will pull me to the side. What's going on today? Are you okay? Do you need to talk or whatever? And I'm telling you, I've been doing my treatments since 2013, and I've been with the same team since 2013. Now, of course, I think maybe like 2 or 3 people have came and gone and moved on. And even with the new people that came in, they always took out time for me. Always made sure that I was okay. Always made sure that I have all the supplies that I need. Always called and remind me of all my doctor's appointments and everything. So I'm saying all this to let you guys know, for those of you that's on dialysis or that's about to start your treatments, it's going to be okay. I promise you, it's going to be okay. And the reason I say that is because you also have to have the right mindset. Because if you go in, if you start your treatments, however treatments you decide, whichever treatments you decide, if you go in with a negative attitude, I'm telling you, your results are going to be negative. Now, I'm not like I said before, you're not going to have, good days every single day. But if you surround yourself with positive people that's going to speak into your life, I promise you will be okay. I was afraid when I first started. When I first started, I was still working. And it got to the point where I needed to start quick So I had to do my treatments on my lunch break. I had to do treatments on my lunch break. On my lunch break. I had an hour for lunch, and I had to spend that hour doing my treatments. And it's by God's grace and mercy where I stopped work, and I'm so grateful. But at the same time, you do what you got to do until you can do better. So I did my treatments at work, and when I came home, I had to do treatments. At that time when I first started, I've done I had to do my treatments 4 times a day, 4 times a day, or every 4 hours. That was the manual way. Now that I'm on the machine, it's of course it's totally different. But when I first started off, I had to do it. I think it was every 4 hours. Yeah, it was every 4 hours. I had to do the treatments every 4 hours. But now it's totally different. But because I was afraid, I didn't know what to expect. Um, the nurse came to my home and set everything up for me, and I started. I mean, I remember the first night I started on the machine. I mean, I really didn't have any problems. I had a couple of questions which I was able to call the clinic and was able to get all my questions answered. But when I started on the machine, I didn't have any problems. And I've been on the machine since 2013. And yeah, I mean, the only problems that I've had, and this is the God honest truth, the only problems that I had was my machine will stop working. When my husband and I went to Paris last year for my birthday, my machine, my husband bought a generator, I think some kind of generator, because of the outlet that's in Paris. It's totally different over here, so he bought a generator, and I'm telling you, the outlet there blew my machine completely. I mean, completely out. I could not do treatments on a machine at all. So of course we had to find the hospital, and when we finally made it to the hospital, the hospital that we went to, they didn't speak English at all, so that was a language barrier. But by God's grace and mercy, it worked out in our favor, and I thank God for the people at the hospital in Paris, because they were awesome. But that support system, guys, is so necessary. It's so needed, so much needed, to have a strong support system. I'm telling you that. I mean, it makes life easier. It makes life worth living, knowing that you have someone that's going to have your back 100%. And I'm telling you, when my husband do decide to sit beside me to do a video, I'm gonna let him go into details on how it's affected his life, because it's not just me. It's not just me going through it. He goes through it too. When I'm having my bad days, he's going through it, because he's the one that's got to hear it, or he's the one that has to find a way to console me. And he does an awesome job, and I thank God for him. So that just having that support system is just awesome. It will definitely make your life much easier. It'll make things go by smoother. I don't know how it is to go in center for your treatments, because I've never, and I'm going to be honest. I have to be honest. When my doctor referred me to the in center, because it was closer to my home, he referred me to a center that was closer to my home. So and this is so I went in, and as soon as I went inside the building, I had to leave, because it was just too depressing for me. The sight of it was just too depressing, and I just couldn't do it. So I explained to my doctor, we have to find another way. We have to find another way. And he asked me, what was wrong, why I don't think that in-center would be good for me. Because I told him, I mentioned to him that, I'm bubbly, I'm outgoing, and I need to keep that. I need to keep that in order to do my treatments in peace. And plus, I want to be in the privacy of my home. If I can do it in my home, I prefer to be in the privacy of my home, so I can just do it and keep it moving. So it was good for me because now, here it is, like, since 2013, and we're in 2020, and hey, I'm still here by the grace of God. I'm faithful with my treatments. I don't take shortcuts with my treatments. I don't play that. I know that this is my lifeline, and it is too important to take chances. My husband stay on me to make sure I take my meds. He's on me with my eating habits. I don't drink dark sodas and all that junk anymore. I don't do any of that. And I thank God, because my husband, when I say he's strict, he is strict, and it's for my best interest. And I am so grateful. He does not let me slide with anything. I mean, when he say it's time to get on your machine because it's getting late, or you want to make sure you're doing your treatments right, you want to make sure you're getting cleansed the way you're supposed to, I mean, he's on it. He is on it. And a lot of times he goes with me to my doctor's appointments. He knows my machine better than me. That's just how in tune he is with my treatments. That's just how my support system is, y'all. I'm telling you, it's nothing like having a strong support system. That is the number one thing that I can think of, is having that support system, someone that have your back 100%. I mean, I cannot stress how important it is to have a strong person behind you, a strong person beside you, a strong person on both sides of you. I'm telling you, because at my doctor's appointments, a lot of times I'm just not in the mood to talk. I'm not in the mood to go to the doctor. I'm not in the mood for them asking me questions. I'm not in the mood for any of that. And when I have those days and my husband is with me, they can see it all over my face that I really don't want to be bothered today. Today is not a good day for me. But and they know that, so they will talk to him, and he sucks it all in. It's like he takes notes. It's like he's taking notes, but he don't have to take notes because he memorized everything that they're telling him. So having that strong support system, having someone to go to your doctor's appointments with you if they can, that would be awesome. Awesome, because you have days where you're dragging. You'll have days when you feel so fatigued. You'll have days where you just don't want no one to look at you. But that support system, they can do all that for you. I know my husband, he does all that for me. I don't have to, even when it comes down to ordering my supplies. I cannot remember the last time I ordered supplies. I really don't remember the last time I ordered supplies, because my husband does all that for me. And I thank God. Once again, I thank God. I thank God for my husband. Y'all just don't know. Having that support system, I know I keep saying it over and over, but having that support system is the key. It's the key, not just with health issues, but for a lot of things in your life. Having that support system is awesome. Just like I told my husband I want to start my own YouTube channel. And I think I mentioned this before in the previous videos, where he just went out and just bought everything that I needed, and I'm so grateful for that. So anyway, guys, enough of me going on and on. I just want to stop by and let you know I'm still here. I apologize for this being inconsistent with my videos and stuff, but it's going to get better, I promise you. I have a lot going on, excited stuff that's going on. So I will be back. I promise you, I will be back. Now, if you guys will please subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and hit the notification so you will be notified every time I drop a video. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm still getting used to the camera, so I know sometimes I'm all over the place, and I know you guys can tell that I'm nervous, but it's okay. It's going to get better, I promise. It's going to get better. Thank you for your time, and I will chat with you later. Bye.